Hello, everyone. Welcome to this week's Energy Insight. I am recording this on January 8th. I'm a couple days late. The energies that were going on made it difficult for me to get a clear picture as to what this week kind of looks like, but I'm super excited to share with you what I have been receiving today. So yay for clarity. Yay for clarity. I have as always, I have a message that I have not yet received from Archangel Metatron that I'm excited to receive because he guided me to use different decks. Some different decks than I have been using. So there's an additional one that was inserted, he's saying inserted, in replace of others because of the energies that we are going to or will have already started experiencing for this week. So grab your journals, grab your notebooks, grab or be prepared to watch this video a couple times so that you get clarity, because what I am about to share with you is going to help you step into your power so that you can actually create something that your soul is wanting, desiring for you to create. It will be completely aligned with your purpose. It will be completely aligned with your destiny. It will be completely aligned within your heart-centered self. If you choose to do what I am being shown that we must do in order to fully step into this and realize what abundant beauty is, what Metatron is saying, what abundant beauty is waiting for us. Ooh. Okay. Are you excited? I'm excited. This video is being called "You Have the Power to Transform Your Future." You have the power to transform your future. And as always, if you have not been following my videos, if this is the first time, welcome. If you are needing a reminder, I will do an energetic reading with Archangel Metatron first, and then I will go into, after the reading that I do with Archangel Metatron, I will go into the messages that I've received through additional guides and energy readings. The additional message, the core message of this video is at the end. There is like an overview, but then there's 3 additional messages that are very specific to help you step into your power. So it's important that, I highly recommend you watch this to the end. If you need to break it up, but there's nuggets all the way through. So, Metatron's reminding me. So the week of the full moon, we're in a full moon week right now. So January 6th to the 13th is a full moon week. Now, mind you, the power of the full moon started building 3 days prior to the 6th, and then it will start to dissipate through the 9th. But well, he's saying not exactly. So the full moon energy starts to build up. He's saying build up from the 3rd to the 6th, and then it will continue through and transition near the end of the week. But the full moon energies is to help you truly connect with your earth collective consciousness through nature, through the collective consciousness. So if you are an empath or believe yourself to be an empath, um, because you tend to feel what other people are feeling, and it's not necessarily yours alone. There may be like this, the full moon weeks may be very difficult for you because you are allowing all of those collective energies to go through you instead of just flowing out. The full moon energy is we are deeply connected to the collective. So if there is a blocked Earth Star chakra, we are either it's blocked open and we are feeling everybody's stuff, and we are very confused on how to manifest what we want for our life because we are feeling what everyone else wants to manifest. Or B, it's blocked closed, meaning it's shut, solid. And we can't receive what we are intending or wanting to receive. Or we are having trouble expressing what we want to manifest. Either way, the Earth Star chakra is huge in helping us, during a full moon especially, work through what we need to work through in order to manifest the life we desire. Now, we just entered a new year. And so a lot of us have been sitting with what we want to do, what we want our life to feel like for 2023. And when we allow ourselves to do that, we're essentially starting the manifestation process. And anything that we are not aligned with energetically is going to try and come up for healing. So as we go through, and if you'll see this on my Light Mastery map, for the full moon, we are using the Earth Star chakra. So what does that mean? It means that the energies will flow up from the Earth. The Earth Star chakra is about 6 to 12 inches below our feet. And it will flow up from Earth on the full moon and start to clear out all the nigglies, all the things that have not healed through every chakra. The beginning part of the week, we are in our lower chakra, which is our lower chakra systems, which is our domain. And if you look on the Light Mastery map, if you do not have the Light Mastery map, I will say this: you can go to my website, download for any of the free, like sign up for any of the free resources, and you will get access, told how to get access to the VIP portal, and it's in the VIP portal. So the Light Mastery map will show you. So in the beginning part of the week of a full moon week, we are in the domain of our lower chakras, which means that anything related to boundaries, will, support, limits, resources, and space will come up for healing. Or it will be shown to you that you are doing what you are being asked to do in relation to those situations. So if things are flowing really well, it's showing you that the resources that you know are available to you or that will become to you will be naturally flow to you. If you find yourself always like creating the space that you need and to be able to create the ideas that you're being asked to create, that is spirit saying, yes, you are doing exactly what you are meant to be doing. So make sure that you notice those as well so that you can reaffirm your brain going, yes, I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing to be in flow. Celebrate those moments of success when you are in light. when you are in your power. Okay. And then celebrate the ones where you're in your shadow because you noticed that you were in your shadow. Those are worthy of celebrating too. Because that's being in flow. Okay. As you go into the middle of the week, you are in your heart chakra area, which is your domain for what you love, what you desire, what you value, the values you hold, the worthiness that you feel, or what you think is deemed worthy, and how you accept this life that you are living. How you accept the people that you are living them with. How you are accepting yourself. And the end of the week, we are in the upper chakras. Now, the upper chakras will be around the visions that we have for our life, the dreams, how we identify, what identities we hold with it about ourselves, about other people. That's key here, because this isn't necessarily just about you. It is in a side set, but if you are having a problem with someone, if you were struggling with someone in a relationship of some sort, whether that's a peer, a coworker, a friend, someone you see on the street that you place judgments on, family member, what identity did you place on that person? What did you assume that they were like? Judgment. Time, manifestation, certainty, and magic are the other domains. So yes, manifestation is needed not only for our upper chakras, it's a domain for our upper chakras, but it's also the domain for our Earth Star chakra. Because if we don't clear what we need to release through the week of the full moon, we can't manifest the life that we desire. The life that we will be manifesting will be filled with stuff that we do not want. It'll be filled with the lack. It'll be filled with the stuff that we expect because we are holding on to expectations that are not aligned with how we truly want to live our life. And I'm speaking this from full experience. So I am in this boat with you. We're all in this boat. Well, many boats. Metatron's saying we're all many boats, but we're all on this journey. Just in our own unique ways. Okay. Metatron would like to speak now. Saying yes, please. Oh yeah, let's clear that throat chakra. Okay. Okay, I'm going to start this with Amanda Ellis's Archangel Metatron Oracle deck. This one just flew out. Boundaries. Boundaries are really, really good for the beginning part of this week, which we are in right now. But he's also saying that this is a gateway which you hold the key to, that will take you to your new beginning, whatever you're wanting to create. That's the pathway to it. So it's understanding what limits you set for yourself. And these boundaries that you have set may not be helping you. They may be limiting you from being able to go through this gateway. But you have the key You have the key, and this key is knowledge. Tree of life. It doesn't matter what pathway we choose to take, we will always end up where we're destined to end up. It just may take us longer to get there. There may be more twists and turns, but we will always, and we'll always learn something every step of the way. So, but he's saying it's time to shake the tree. It's time to shake the tree because some people may have been stuck or felt stuck or forced to be stuck in some way against their own free will, unknowingly. But those pathways, the pathways forward, have been cleared. So there are ways that people, and this is not for everyone. This is very specific to individuals. And I'm getting massive chills. So there are specific individuals that were impacted more than others, where they could feel their destiny. They knew the pathway that they had to take, but they couldn't. No matter what they did, there's nothing that they could do to actually make any steps forward. It was blocked against their free will. It was blocked, and some people knew, could feel it, but they couldn't figure out what was blocking it. Spirit is telling me the pathways have been cleared. It's time to shake the tree and move forward once again. That's one more card. Purity and innocence. The energy's been healed. The innocence, when I explore the innocence, he's showing me a child. He's showing me that a child gets curious and with you know, when you're a child and you look through a prism, the sunshine is going through the prism and there's all these lights, all these colors. And a child explores each color. A child looks for the rainbow. Look for the rainbow. Look for the colors that ignite something within you, he's saying. Look for the colors that show you, that catch your attention. They have a message for you to help you shake the tree and to give you the key, the knowledge that you need in order to move through that gateway. He's saying there's more than just colors, though. There's something in the angelic light work, Healing Oracle by Alana Fairchild, that he'd like for me to share with you. For some people, the colors won't be enough. They'll be confusing, possibly, he's saying, if you're not knowledgeable about colors. Protection for the vulnerable heart. I'm going to read this because I'm not sure exactly what is the meaning behind this. But as I read this, I want you to look at this. Vulnerable hearts can be powerful, open, honest, and wise. To remain in such a state of heightened openness, such souls need a safe, protective field from potentially undermining influences. Spiritual protection is available for all of us. However, there are times when we feel particularly vulnerable and have a greater need for spiritual light to secure and seal our path. This protection allows our hearts to remain sensitive, tuned into what is happening so we know which steps to take. This oracle brings the message that when we feel the most sensitive or uncertain, we are very open to spiritual blessings. There are blessings that want to find their way into our world, into your world, and your heart is providing protection and sanctuary in more ways than you know. Keep your heart open to spiritual grace. Oh my gosh, yes, spiritual grace. Spiritual grace. What does that mean? It means that we need to give ourselves the grace to go forth even though we feel uncertain, especially for those, he's showing me, especially for those who have had their pathway blocked and they didn't know. They felt this urge to move forward, but they were blocked in every situation that they felt that they had to go. Give yourself the spiritual grace to be vulnerable, to try again, he's saying. Okay, this is I got it. I'm going to use a tarot deck, but this is an Akashic tarot deck. I love this deck, but I use it more for my own journey, only when I'm guided specifically to use it. It's great for exploring past lives. It's great for exploring stuff that you don't understand, which is why. So, again, this might be for those that have been struggling massively and are feeling the energetic barriers being lifted but are uncertain as to how they can move forward or if they should move forward in some way. Okay. So the first card that came up was Six of Roses, which is the War of the Roses. And I'm just going to read. I'm going to read what it says, or what I'm guided to read from this. Because I know that this may impact various different people in different ways. So we'll want to make sure that this aligns with the messages. The War of the Roses. So the War of the Roses depicts a war within a relationship or a battle within your heart about a relationship. That could be a relationship with your purpose. It could be a relationship with a belief that you hold about yourself that you know you're being asked to release. Most often this relationship is romantic in nature, but this card also refers to a coworker, partner, boss, or family member. Like I said, it could also be an internal, an inner relationship that you hold, that you know you're being asked to release, that you're having trouble releasing. Either way, there is power plays, or at the very least, a lack of reciprocity and communication. So a lack of communication, so there's power plays. There's a battle of wits, is Metatron's saying. There's a battle of wits, and you're at an impasse. Your intuition and your spirit has told you that this experience is not a supportive one, but your passions, fears, and needs keep you from listening. You have tried to bring the two together, as indicated by the dirty flag in the white and red rose and the combined white and red rose on the ground. So you've tried to make it work, but it's not working. What's happening in your relationship is not compatible with your spirit's view for you. So there you stand, your spirit and your passions just watching and waiting. It's time to listen and take action. Awareness, vision, and self-honoring are required now for you to position yourself best and make plans to leave the battlefield. Ooh. These are powerful messages, people. People! Who else is going, ooh, wow! Okay. 8 of Keys. The Master Artisan. Inside a bright and bustling artisan workshop, apprentices are busy at their workbenches. You'll see their fruits of labors. And the master artisan is pouring beautiful shining gems into the open hands of one of his apprentices. This card indicates that you now have the opportunity to offer your talents, your purpose, and your gifts to the world, making a contribution to many. Don't be shy. Don't hold back what you have to share. It's not the time to hide your light under a basket. Oh my gosh. You have the power to transform your future. I'm so excited. Okay. As a matter of fact, you may now find yourself teaching or training your skill set to others. You may also be demonstrating your gifts and performing your talents publicly. Even if your gifts lie in the ability for loving, compassionate care, you will be sharing those gifts with others. In this period of time, you can build your reputation and take advantage of the opportunities that come your way. So take action, put yourself out there, and let yourself shine. There is much beauty and empowerment for you to bring to the world. One more card. If I could get through it without crying. Like I'm so... 4 of Forces is the third card. Spring and Autumn. Spring. He's saying it's in the spring position. So the spring card brings up Upright shows a budding tree and flowers beginning to bloom. It is one of the seasonal cycle cards and indicates that you are entering a time of planting and active preparation. Just as spring is very full time for the farmer who is tilling the ground and planting his crops, so let yourself put a little more effort now as you lay the groundwork for the time ahead. This could be a very creative period for you. Take action in creative projects or work-related endeavors that require more time and attention. The work you do now could yield great rewards later. Make sure you engage in this extra activity with joy and optimism. You are always planting your energy into the Akashic records of your life. So as you work towards your goals, remember to plant hope and happiness along with all the action you take. In other words, if it's hard for you to do, or if you are resenting having to do it, or if you are not in your joy, you're not aligned with your passions. You're not aligned with it. So if you are doing that work and you're not enjoying what you're doing, then something is off. It may not be aligned with you. That might be the sign that you're trying to make it work. You're trying to make it work, but it's not working. Something isn't working. Wow. I'm going to pause for a minute because I'm being asked to grab something. So just hold on. Okay, I'm back. So spring is also our eastern direction. It is our emotional well-being. It has an energy of fire. Red is the color. It is the time of dawn. New beginnings, new days. There's a lot of sun energy, so it is a lot of masculine energy where you are taking action and you are receiving knowledge that you need in order to do those actions. It has a lot centered around success, what success means to you, how you want to feel when you are successfully moving towards your purpose. It is a renewed sense of life, of vigor, a growth and development. It is heart-centered. It is emotional aspects around protection, but not in a defensive way. It is in an honoring way. It is healing. It is strength. It is love and longevity. It is allowing your soul to soar and fly high. It represents new beginnings, new life, births, originality, creation, joy of a new day and new beginnings, vision and insight and power of discernment. It is learning how to live in the moment and it is a spring for your soul. A spring for your soul. Ooh. Okay. Emotional well-being. So take note of the emotions you are feeling. If you are not aligned with your emotions, if your emotions aren't if your emotions are in shadow, Metatron's saying, if your emotions are in shadow, then you're not in alignment. So notice the lower vibration emotions that you're feeling and try to sort through what you need to work through that isn't in alignment. So you may be doing a task that is completely aligned with your purpose, but maybe how you're doing it or something about it isn't completely aligned. If that makes sense. It may just be an energetic shift. It might be something that you're doing in amongst those those series of tasks that you are doing that isn't working and hasn't been working and is actually preventing you from being in full alignment with your purpose. I'm going to pull three more cards with the Gateway Oracle deck from Denise Linn. Okay, so he asked me to pull 3 cards. First one was accepting what is. I accept and embrace my inner majesty. Second one was planting seeds. Seeds of grace. Again, that's seeds of grace. Seeds of grace are being planted in the fertile soil of my soul. Looking deeper. Look at the gems. Remember the artisan was giving the gems to the apprentice? Deep within me is a majestic radiance. Look at the gems waiting for you. The abundance. Your purpose. These gems are not just... They're to improve the quality of your life. They're to improve the abundance flowing to you, the joy, the happiness, the energetic exchange that are higher vibration, that actually fulfill your soul, they feed your soul. It is knowledge that you can't put a price on. Knowledge that your soul knows that is waiting for you. But you need to dig deeper. Wow. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Metatron. Ooh. Okay. Who's ready for part 2? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay. The overview message. For you have the power to transform your future. Many have been finding themselves learning the value of trust in themselves as they are facing their fears through various experiences. We were being challenged to explore the potential of what we desire for our life. Many do this naturally at the beginning of the year. During this time, many are desiring to start something new. You are desiring to start something new, to create new beginnings. With this renewed conviction and determination to move forward, some are finding themselves struggling still. There are too many hands in the fire trying to lead the way and trying to be the one to win. The competitive nature is connected to lack energy, a belief that there isn't enough and we must win each experience in order to move forward. When we strive to win as an individual, we aren't necessarily honoring others, and in the end, maybe limiting our own potential for our future. What if we found ways to honor everyone involved and it opened up more opportunities for everyone, including yourself? It is time to break free of the old ways of doing things and enter the next stage of your journey as you birth something new that is powerfully connected to your intuitive guidance, powerfully connected to your purpose. There are 3 specific messages that I was given to share with each and every one of you. And I ask before I share these, if you have not liked, subscribed, or shared this video, please do so, if not now, but later. Especially if you feel like it resonates with you on a deep level, because if it resonates with you on a deep level, there's probably, even from a little bit, even if you got like one nugget, there may be somebody else out there that will also receive nuggets that will help them through their journey. So message number 1, to truly birth something new and break free of your past ways of doing things, notice old habits. Before entering a situation, release the control that is needed, that it needs to look a specific way or turn out a specific way. Allow your intuition to nudge you towards more joy and creative flow. Number 2, I'm being told to hold. Just hold. There's more that's coming through for that. To truly birth something new and break free of your past ways of doing things, notice old habits. Before entering a situation, release the control that it needs to look a specific way or turn out a specific way. Allow your intuition to nudge you towards more joy and creative flow. So what I'm being shown is this could be, you sit down to do something that you've always done before. Make sure that you are consciously going through the steps so that you are aware of how you're feeling, aware of the nudges that maybe something needs to change the way you're doing things, or maybe something that you created before that may be not completely aligned with what you are meant to share with others, and it needs to be adjusted or tweaked or changed in some way. Allow your intuition to nudge you towards more joy and creative flow. Number 2, there will be a physical experience that will help you unlock beliefs about yourself and create an opportunity for you to hone your talents and gifts further. This work will help you birth something new and start this next part of your journey. This might be something that you physically experience at work. It might be something that you physically experience within a conversation with someone. It might be a physical experience that you create by creating space for yourself so that you can commune with your guides about what's next for your journey. Number 3, everyone will experience a potential spiritual opportunity and an opportunity that could potentially change their physical reality, how they see their world around them. In order to birth this new idea, project, or beginning, you are being asked to notice the endings, the times for changes, and the urges to move on. This may require you to drop everything and focus on a transformation that is trying to help you birth this new creation within your life that will not only transform your spiritual growth, but your future as well. You have the power to transform your future. Will you notice the endings, the urges to move on? Take care, everyone. Sending you much love. Drop a comment, let me know how this resonated with you, and please do like, share, or subscribe if you haven't done so already. I love you all.